Hey everybody, it is Thursday night, so it's time for Shop Talk. I am Josh Olive with Haven Comics. Stick around and we'll be right back after this awesome intro video that makes us all happy. What's happening, everybody? We're going to jump right into it tonight with Alan, the one and only.
What is up? What is going on? Anything good happening?
Yeah, there's some cool stuff happening, but before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and bring on Aaron because he has a special guest.
We're playing the hits early today.
Yeah,
Really?
so Kaylisa gets her kitty time right out of the gate.
No wait time. You waited long enough for the other shows. Today we start the special presentation.
You have a fast pass for kitty time.
Yeah. Also, look at her. She is observing herself. There's like some level of thought happening there. It's going straight.
It doesn't look like she's thrilled. There you go.
Yeah, it's going straight to the ego.
Yep.
Hey gang, happy Thursday. Welcome back.
How goes it?
Thursday.
Boy, it goes. Beautiful time.
Have you been by the shop to pick up your comics?
No, I'm 5 hours away, but I will soon.
That's not an excuse. That is not an excuse.
Can a 65-hour work week and a 5-hour drive away count?
Yeah, I mean, did you work?
Get a little coupon.
They're open Sundays.
So true. So true. I will be.
You'll be here in a couple of weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always remember, days off for the week. You could have come up here Sunday.
Don't put that agony in my brain. Don't do that to me.
Oh goodness. Sorry. There was something that I saw the other day. Oh, did you ever watch Highlander?
No, I should. You know what? I don't think I put it on the list. I'm gonna put it on the list. That, and because of Wonder Man, now I really want to watch Midnight Cowboy.
Have you never seen Midnight Cowboy?
Never. And it's on Tubi, so it's got to be
interesting. It's very much a product of its time.
There is all sorts of cool stuff on Tubi. I love Tubi.
TV's great.
What is happening, James? How you doing, sir?
Hey, buddy.
I've started watching one on. I say it's a new one to me. I didn't realize it had 3 seasons, but it was a Netflix original called Blood of Zeus. It's anime.
Anime, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that has been so good.
Ain't it crazy?
Yeah, it has been so good. I've really enjoyed it.
What would you say it was called?
It's called Blood of Zeus.
Never heard of
it. It's like the Olympians. I think it's Prometheus as an anime, is my understanding of it.
Yeah, it's the whole premise of it is Zeus being Zeus has a child with a mortal, and this woman just happens to be the queen of this one area, and Hera finds out about it, and she's like as mad as she can be and jealous. The king finds out about it because she actually gives birth to twins. One is the king's son and one is Zeus's son. And big fight ensues, and as it's going to, and then we kind of jump to where Zeus's son is now older, and he does not know that Zeus is his father. It just there's an old dude that shows up in the village that helps take care of him, and that's actually Zeus in disguise. Well, Hera has realized that who this kid truly is, and now she's doing everything she can to basically off Zeus to take out the kid, everything, or the young adult at this point. And he's kind of caught in the middle of this war among the gods, and there's demons involved. It's really, really good. So I do highly suggest that one for anybody that hadn't seen it.
Rock on. We love our Olympians. Also, season 2 of Percy Jackson came out with like very little marketing. Welcome back, Percy Jackson. Did anyone see season 2?
My daughter did. She is all tore up over the Percy Jackson series. She loves that series, but she's also read all the books and everything.
Yeah.
So and sometimes with her, she's actually worse than me. I have not watched one episode of season 2, but I feel like I've seen every second of it. The way she's been talking about it, so
That's fair. That's
Yep.
fair. I think they released it like over Christmas. I was like, this is the strangest time. Like, this is such a springtime show in my brain.
And like you said, little to no advertisement. I didn't even know that it was out.
No. I remember like my Roku or Disney Plus, when you would open the Disney Plus app, it would just show a tentacle of like something from the Sea of Monsters, but it wouldn't tell you what it was. So it just was a random invading octopus for like a week.
Yeah. Did you finish Wonder Man?
I did finish Wonder Man.
What did you
How
think
glorious.
What did you think about the final scene?
Loved it. Also, episode 7, wasn't expecting for me to cry over Trevor Slattery. That was
right.
That really hurt my feelings. I was like, I'm crying for the fake Mandarin from Iron Man 3. What is happening? Sorry.
When he did what he did,
oh my god!
And when they arrested him, and he's dressed as the Mandarin, and as they're putting him when they're putting him in the car, and he says, "And you never saw me coming," that was actually a hell yeah moment for the series.
It was so good. I cried over that show. It was crazy. It's so good.
And I now understand why Josh kept saying that Ben Kingsley deserves all the awards. He was amazing in this show.
Right?
Yeah, he was so good.
He just there should be he should get an award. He was incredible.
I really hope that they do not wait around and they start production on season 2 pretty soon.
I would love for there to be, because like that's the perfect show too to do a multi-season thing. Like, because She-Hulk couldn't, because it's just too expensive with how much her animation is going to be. Like, they're just, Miss Marvel is immediately fast-tracked for the movies. Loki was a secular thing building to one thing. So was Falcon. So was Wanda. Largely so was Agatha. And I feel like Hawkeye and Wonder Man are like the only two, and Daredevil, of course, that like have multi-season longevity. And I am so glad that that's happening with at least one of those candidates. I hope that it happens with Wonder Man, at least, I should say. I'm manifesting as if it's already happened, because that's what I want.
And, you know, as much as I enjoyed the 2 Punisher seasons, I thought they was great. I hope that they do not do a Punisher season anytime soon. I hope he shows up in various places.
Yeah, you'll see him 3 times this year. He's in Daredevil season 2, the like hour-long special presentation he has immediately after, and Spider-Man in July. So you'll see him 3 more times before July.
Yeah, and I hope they keep doing it that way, that they just keep popping up here and there, and he's kind of like in fact, I really hope that when he does pop up somewhere, they do not advertisement. It's just like a shock that he's there.
Frank Castle.
Yeah, so I think that would be so much better.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I loved Wonder Man, though. Wonder Man, I think, is like, it's one of my top 10 Marvel projects, like very easy. And that's a very high bar to clear. There's a lot of really good stuff. And I was like, dang, that one was just delicious.
It was really
good.
So good. It was such a character study. It was just this intense look at this guy trying to do a thing. And I've read several people, the dumbest superhero show ever. There's not a superhero in it. And I'm like, it wasn't a superhero show. You assumed it was a superhero show. That's not what it was.
Yeah.
They never said it was. You brought some baggage to it, and that's what you expected. So then you were disappointed. I'm telling you, if you just step into this going, what are they going to do? Because it's clearly not the Simon Williams that you think you know. What are they going to do? And how the heck does the Mandarin fit into this? Holy smokes. It was so brilliantly executed. What a great story.
I read something, and it was like an online post, and it was, did this have bad writing, or were you trying to order a milkshake from a Home Depot?
Yeah.
Everything that I saw, everybody loved it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't see really anything negative about it.
I didn't either.
You don't hang out in as many comic book forums as I do, I guess.
No, I don't. The one thing though, that episode 4, the doorman episode, yes, about halfway through it, I was thinking this is kind of a stupid throwaway, like a filler episode. But by the end of it, I loved that episode. I thought it was great.
I just walked in and I was like, oh God, this is going to be a Twilight Zone episode. And then it is. It's a Twilight Zone episode right from the jump. And I'm like, dang, this is going to be great. What up?
What's
up? I love Wonder Man. I can't rave it enough. Get the most out of your Disney Plus subscription while you can right now, because guess what's back on your television screens, gentlemen? For the first time in 45 years, The Muppet Show is back, and it's incredible.
Bug watched it last night, and she had 2 major complaints about it.
It's perfect.
One, she did not like Kermit's voice. She thought it was too deep. And the other complaint was that they did not do Rainbow Connection, and she was pretty tore up over that.
Like they like homage it in the opening.
Yeah,
Ralph playing it on the piano.
Yeah, I'll end up watching it. I just didn't get a chance to watch it last night. I was too busy reading comic books last night because I had one of those moments of, oh crap, I haven't read any comic books. I need to get caught up right quick.
Yeah. This show is really good at forcing you to keep up with your stuff.
It really is. Y'all have no idea how bad I used to be. At one point, I don't think I read a comic book, period, for almost a year. But if you notice, my box stayed cleaned out for that entire year.
Yeah.
And what got me back into it was I was like, I really need to do something about that room in there. And I started sorting all that stuff out. And I realized that I had literally almost an entire run of Star Wars that I had not even read. And I was like, well, that cover looks pretty interesting. I wonder if they ever brought the Scar Squadron back, which they didn't, which still makes me mad. But I sat down over the course of a Christmas break and I plowed through an entire Star Wars series. And then next thing I know, it was just one comic book after the other. And then I finally got caught up on everything. And I was like, okay, I really enjoyed the past 2.5 months of binge reading comics. I think I'm just going to let it all pile up again. And then Josh goes, hey, I got this idea for something I want to do on YouTube. Okay. So now.
No binging for you.
No binging for me. There are a couple of titles that I personally do not like reading Detective Comics when they come out. To me, Detective Comics is a book that is supposed to be binge read. So I will let that pile up.
I get that way with Daredevil. Daredevil's one where I'm like, I will let that pile on and on and on, and then I will read it for like 4 hours straight. And I love it.
My only problem is it's like the second I get Daredevil in my hands, I've got to read it. And it's the same thing with Moon Knight and Fantastic Four. Those are the only 3 Marvel books right now that I'm like, I have got to read those as soon as I get them.
Speaking of Daredevil, I've been wanting to show y'all something ever since we came on the air, and I've been patiently waiting. And I haven't been patient. I've been waiting. Bill Sienkiewicz has a cover for the new Daredevil #1. And I just love it.
Oh my God.
That's got that feel of old school Frank Miller era Daredevil, like when Dave Mazzucchelli was doing the art.
The Billy Club. Oh my God. He's perfect. I love him.
Isn't it great?
Oh my God, that's so good.
There's so little detail, and yet it speaks volumes.
Damn.
Aren't they doing like a sketch variant cover of that?
I'm sure they are.
What a dream.
I'm quite certain that they are. They do blank covers for darn near everything.
Yeah, I thought about trying to. When is that supposed to come out? Is it in March?
This month.
Is it this
is
month?
this the one with Echo in it? Is this the one?
It's
There
just
was like
it's the new Daredevil relaunch, so don't know.
there was a Daredevil book you showed me in previews that had Echo, Elektra, and Mysterio on the cover, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need that."
Maybe the next episode or the next issue. I don't know. It's not this one. I do know that.
Love Daredevil. Also, I
Because
need to
it's so
read what the
good.
preview is for the Wonder Man comic relaunch that they're doing. That like 6-issue mini. I need to figure out what that is or what they're doing with it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you're going to get it.
I am gonna get it. I love Simon Williams. I miss him already.
That is one of
Yeah.
That is one of those where I never really read Wonder Man.
Mm-hmm.
And after the TV show, I am kind of curious about what they do in the comic book.
They're
It ain't
fun.
the same. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
I know, but it's one of those where I know I'm gonna be disappointed because it's not the same.
He's more like if Chris Reeves was a superhero, not like a parody of Chris Reeves Superman, but like if the actor Christopher Reeve were a superhero in real life. That's kind of the pitch of Comic Wonder Man. One of my favorite things.
Except he predates 1978 and Superman with Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
I mean, his first appearance was Avengers #9.
Because he was an Iron Man villain?
He was a villain. He was one of the earliest characters to have that redemption arc from villain to hero. And then he had they based Vision's brain patterns on Simon Williams' brain patterns.
There is the number one issue from 1997 or 1991's run of Wonder Man included a poster, which I have and I'm now going to frame. It is a
Did we determine
poster.
if that's the one that Jeff Johnson did the artwork on?
This one?
I can't tell from here, but I think so.
Yeah.
And it says
but
Wonder
we've had
Man.
Jeff Johnson on the show many times, and he was the artist on Wonder Man in the 90s.
Yep. He's the director of the Wonder Man movie on this poster. What's his name on the bottom? The tagline is Wonder Man the movie. You will believe a man can lift a wall.
Hilarious.
Hey, that Daredevil cover, Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yep.
Have they just, because I jumped on League of Comic Geeks to see what all the covers were.
He just posted it tonight.
Oh, okay. They probably hadn't updated yet. Have you seen the Muse cover?
No.
It is so simplistically twisted that I must own a copy of it.
We're about to find out. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, why didn't you share the screen? You were supposed to share the screen.
It's a good question, Alan. Why didn't it? You're the IT man. In the meantime, we had a 12-year-old girl show up at the store today. Mm-hmm. And the question, have you been here before? She had not. She and her dad just came over from Atlanta for her birthday. She turns 13 this weekend. And part of her birthday, she wanted to come here. She wanted to go to the Space and Rocket Center. She wanted to check out some art, and she wanted to visit local comic shops. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's good.
That's
right. Yeah, that took a while for it to pop up for some reason.
Right. It did. That's pretty good.
Is that right?
Yeah, I do believe I'm going to have to own that one.
But anyway, so I told we told her the rules. First time you come in, you get a free comic, and she was super excited because we had both of the Mega Man books that she was looking for.
Oh my God, Mega Man!
But she was ecstatic.
So sweet.
And then just kind of talking to her, I found out she was from out of town after she already had her comics. We'd had this discussion, right? Mm. But then I asked her, hey, you ever heard of Mark Spears? She's like, no, I don't think so. And I said, well, he did this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And if you like any of those, you want him to sign one of those for you, he's right there. He'll do it.
Oh, he was in the room with you?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And she's like, you made these comic books? You drew this? And he's like, yeah. And then she started asking him questions because that's what she wants to do. And so he's sitting here just dispensing wisdom to her about how he's, what he did and how he did it and how he kept at it and all this stuff. And she's like, Dad, can we come back here tomorrow? I was like, Mark won't be here tomorrow, but yeah, he said, you come back. And I said, we got a couch right there. And he's like, oh, perfect. Dad couch. That's good.
Dad couch. We'll put a movie on the screen for you.
Yeah. But that was really great.
How awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me cry on a Thursday night. That's so sweet.
It was pretty great. Speaking of which, Mark didn't have any of his paint pens with the various colors and such, and Tom usually has them, but he didn't have them today. So he had to sign with a Sharpie.
That's fine.
But he signed your buddy's books.
Thank you.
So when I see you, I'll make sure and get those to you.
He's gonna be so stoked. He had no idea about the connection at all, and so context for the show viewers. My buddy Joey sent me a photo of a framed, mounted, connecting covers of the Absolute Trinity of like Mark's variants, and he was like, "This is so cool! I'm gonna put it on my wall. Look what I got!" And I was like, "Those are awesome! Are those Mark's Pierce?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Do you want them signed?" And he's just like, "What? What are you talking about?" I was like, "He's a buddy. He's a pal. Come on." And he gave me the books at work literally the next day, and he's just like, thank you. Like he was geeking. It was so cute. I haven't seen him like react that excited in a long time, so it was very sweet. So he's gonna be super stoked. Thank you, and thank you, Mark, if you are watching this.
You ought to tell him to come to the expo in April because Mark will be there.
I will actually. I'll text him those dates.
Because I think that's the
April 17th through the 19th.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I have the shooting schedule now, so now I can check. Haha. The 17th through the 19th.
Yep.
And what shooting schedule would that be, pray tell?
I can't tell you on air. You know that.
I know, but I'm always looking for y'all to be slipping.
He's doing target practice. That's what he meant.
I mean, there's only 4 people watching, so it's not like we're going to tell anybody. It will not be on the internet forever.
Yeah. I know how these work. Good times though.
What's a secret that you can share online that's so generic and yet would still be meaningful to somebody who heard it?
Franklin Richards is going to be in the Fantastic Four movie where Vanessa Kirby is visibly pregnant from the set photos. You remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
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 I mean, honestly, if y'all wanted a true spoiler that Aaron told me after we went off the air last time he was on, I'll tell y'all. I didn't sign any NDAs. I can say it.
Wow.
Obi-Wan dies. There you go. There you have it.
Sorry.
Thanks a lot.
I hope you weren't really excited to see Star Wars for the very first time as its theatrical re-release in April.
That's rude, Alan.
I know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't care about y'all's feelings.
Can't go killing off Obi-Wan.
What do I have in my stack this week? I'm like, I don't know because I blew all through it.
Instead of no face.
That's so bad.
Oh, Lord, I can hear James laughing all the way from here.
No, yeah.
Me too.
No, he is not wrong. I mean, I will ask bizarre questions when I have to. I don't care.
Y'all, I saw somebody today, and I get it. And I mean, like, not from personal experience, but I mean, you start losing your hair, and then you start doing the comb over, and then you start doing the comb over, and then when you've got like the horseshoe around here, right? And you only have like 20, 30 hairs. Why would you comb over just those 20 or 30? So you've got this huge bald spot in the back. you've only got this like 20, 30 hairs combed across here. It's like, just shave those off, man. You would look so much better.
Just
Mhm.
Simpson, or like if it billows in the wind, it just does this.
Oh yeah, and those particular hairs are like a foot long.
That's
Like what are you doing, man?
Like Big Ern McCracken from Kingpin.
Yes.
That's like one of his greatest roles.
It just reminds me of growing up. My best friend's dad, he had the comb over, but he had a lot more than 20 or 30 hairs. But he'd come outside and he'd just woken up or whatever, and his hair would be like this, and you're like, "What happened to your head?" It did not look right. And when I was a kid, it freaked me out. I'm like, "What happened to your dad's head?"
This abstract drawing of it.
Yeah, it was very strange. But anywho, you got some comics to talk about, little loud one?
I do have some comics to talk about. Let's talk about these comics right quick. I noticed a boo-boo in my editing on the last YouTube short, so I had to fix that right quick.
Uh-oh. Aaron, do you ever watch the channel's YouTube shorts? I'm going to take that as a no.
Sorry.
Silence spoke volumes.
I've seen it sometimes. Not recently, though.
Have you liked and subscribed? Do you get notifications?
I have liked and subscribed many a time. Many eons ago.
Because the shorts are fantastic, generally speaking.
With all the connections
here on the stream.
With all the connections and all the people that you have met on these various sets and this set that is upcoming that you just got the schedule for, why have you not been promoting Shop Talk? Why have we not gotten some we'll take at least an audio tech of something.
Okay.
Yes, Daniel Major, this book.
We can negotiate.
That book is that the new issue that come out this week, or is it next week?
Yeah, it came out this week.
That book's been fun so far. As far as what I've got, yes, Josh showed it off last week, and I was thoroughly jealous. It kept me up half the night. I was angered, and I went straight into Haven and picked it up Friday, and that was the Mooneyham cover.
Ah, so good.
I had to have it. Mooneyham is an amazing artist. I do have Flash Gordon Quarterly issue 6, but I have not had a chance to read it yet. I'll be taking care of that this weekend though, because I have thoroughly expressed my love for these books.
You have.
Mad Cave is killing it with Flash Gordon, and Quarterly's been fun because it's 3 to 4 stories in one book, and they're all like, say, multiverse type stuff. Like in one
Elseworlds. What if?
Yeah, Flash in one story, Flash is just a rich kid and his dad was a crazy archaeologist. Just different stuff like that. So I mean the Flash Gordon stuff has been a ton of fun. I actually texted Josh about this book. It was either last night or night before last, and the last page of this book was such a hell yeah moment, and it was one of those where when you read what the character says and you see the art, you're like, ooh, this next issue is about to be bad. But Superman issue 34, Superboy Prime is slowly turning into a favorite character of mine right now. So have you read it, Josh?
No.
And Aaron, you hadn't been by the shop in like 4.5 years, so I know you haven't read it.
2 months, Alan.
But
nice.
So here comes y'all spoilers. In this particular issue, Lois has gotten her powers back. Mm-hmm. Her and Superboy Prime are taking Cyborg Superman to the Watchtower because he has information about Darkseid and this tournament in his hard drives. They get sidetracked. They save some people. They get to the Watchtower and everything. And Superboy Prime is like, oh, and there is this ongoing theme in it where Lois does tell him he's more than just fighting. And Cyborg Superman is basically, hey, you do know that I have all of the real Superman's memories about you. And Prime is like, well, he hates me. And Cyborg is like, no, Superman does not hate you. You actually disappoint him because you could be so much more. And that's kind of the gist of it. Well, they get to the final portion of it, and Superboy Prime tells Lois, I'm headed back to Earth. There's a tournament going on. There's a fight down there, and it's time I go get involved. And she's like, you know, once again, you're more than just fighting. Well, he leaves to go back to Earth, and the Legionnaires from the Absolute Darkseid's Legionnaires bust in. They pretty much start dismantling Cyborg Superman. They're pretty much having their way with Lois Lane, holding her down so she can't do anything until just before you get this one little shot on the next to the last page. And you've got just these glowing eyes in the background. And it says, look into my mind, Irma, see my fear if you dare. But when you turn the page, it is Superboy Prime showing back up, and his eyes start glowing, but it's what he says. And this is like ultimate spoiler for nobody that wants to know this, but this is one of the reasons why you should be reading this book. Superboy Prime tells them that that once upon an event, I lost control and I killed a bunch of people. Ever since I returned, I have been afraid of losing control and that happening again, so I've held back. But now that you've messed with my new BFF, Lois Lane, I'm done holding back. Superboy Prime, and they're setting him up to replace Superman for a while. And he breaks the fourth wall all the time. He even tells somebody that they go to save someone, and he's like, we cannot stop to save anyone because it is messing with the middle plot of the 3-plot story arc. And now he just does, and he's so much fun.
I hate that stuff.
Do what?
I hate that stuff.
Oh, I know. But yeah, the art on this has been great. The story has been great. Superboy Prime has been awesome, and I cannot wait to see what they do with his character. And that was one of those characters that I never really thought I would get excited about. But the way they've done him in this in KO and the Superman side of KO has been really good.
Because he was in Nightwing before this.
Yeah,
was that like his most recent stuff before KO?
He hasn't been in Nightwing in a long time. You've got Nightwing Prime, but Nightwing Prime is actually a 5th dimension imp.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I really hadn't seen Superboy Prime in too much in a while.
Because Superboy Prime is like and forgive my Marvel education being first and foremost, he's the Gwenpool origin guy, where he was a human boy, and then like in a world where Superman's like fictitious, and then there's some sort of collision event and he ends up in the DC world with powers. Like, is it that kind of thing?
I honestly don't know his origin, because the first few times that I ever read him, I did not like the character. So I just kind of went on about my business and ignored everything him. But since they brought him back in the pages of Superman and the way they're doing him, and I know this will come as no shocker to Josh, but Williamson is writing this book. And that's why it's been so good.
Also, Lex's power suit in that cover, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. I love the proportions there.
Yeah, and honestly, if Superboy Prime would have made it back to the tournament, he would have wiped out Lex with no thought. I mean, he has no fear when it comes to that stuff.
I'm still so mad that their final four is Wonder Woman, Superman, Joker, and Lex Luthor.
That makes no sense.
No, it really doesn't.
That's the four. I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Cooler people. It should have been Swamp Thing or Aquaman. Like, come on.
I mean, honestly,
the current Aquaman is up there.
Yeah, current Aquaman could go toe to toe with anybody right now. Another book where somebody's done with something, and Josh talked about it last week, so I won't spend too much time. Absolute Flash is done running.
Yep.
This episode, this issue was so good. This has been all of the Absolute books have been good, but this one's been up there for me.
Yeah, I concur. That's been a good book.
Another one Josh kind of talked about last week, so we'll kind of blaze past it too, and that was Justice League Unlimited 15. Airborne is back, and it's one of those where, why am I getting excited over a goofy generic character returning? They did the right thing with this character. They introduced a new character. He's kind of would have been a throwaway character, except they gave him a good enough backstory, a good
You
enough
mean Airwave?
Yeah, Airwave.
I was like, who the heck is Airborne? I'm racking my brain because outside of G.I. Joe, which has a character named Airborne, I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah, Airwave. But I mean, they gave him a good backstory. They gave him a little bit of a character, and then everything happens pretty much because of him. And now they've brought him back. He's pretty much gotten his redemption arc and everything. So yeah, I mean, it's just a cool little character. Justice League Unlimited has been really fun. Another book that was really fun.
I talked about that issue.
Yeah, I told you. As far as like a character intro into the Energon universe, that was amazing.
But I do have an argument with this book. Like a really, really big argument with this book. When he busts out his toy and he goes to work and he is literally shooting at the twins, Tomax and Zaymot, and he's just wearing them out. How is it they did not get hit one time and Rock and Roll got lit up by a couple of gunmen like a gabillion times in the first issue?
Plot armor.
That was my only complaint with this book.
He's on top of an ice cream van with a Gatling gun, like a really hyper militant version of Michael J. Fox in Teen Wolf. Like it's the coolest thing ever.
A 50 caliber, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
Which
kill
a normal
that
human can't carry and fire that at the same time.
On a moving vehicle, nonetheless.
And they even kind of make reference as to how heavy that type of gun would be. So I mean, at least they're kind of on some level being realistic about it, because even they're saying, no, wait a minute, he shouldn't be able to lift that.
Yeah.
I love the fact that this Cobra Commander is not like any Cobra Commander we have seen in the past. This dude is very smart. He is very calculating, and he is very cold. And at the end of this issue, he definitely proved how calculating he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. My only complaint would be that I did not get the Michelle Rubin cover, whoever that is.
Which one?
That one in the center right here.
Okay.
I didn't even see any of those up at the shop.
No, I was probably some kind of a incentive cover or something, because I didn't order that, and I would have ordered that.
Now for the just bloody good fun.
Oh, that tells me exactly what book this is.
Yeah. And this was definitely the
final boss.
The Jean-Claude Van Damme issue is what I'm calling this, is because this was like Bloodsport issue.
Oh yeah.
I thought we were talking about Exquisite Corpses. Sorry.
No, this has been really good. If you're a fan of 90s comic books but 80s fight themed movies, this is the comic book.
That is exactly what I was trying to articulate with the first issue of that. That's exactly what it is. It's a 90s aesthetic, 90s comic with the theme of an 80s gratuitous 80s fight movie or war movie kind of thing. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And to be honest with you, this issue with who he fights in it and kind of the way it goes down, I was getting Trauma movie vibes off of it.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, but it was, and I love how they do the tell of the tape.
Yeah.
You know, the him versus whoever, and even though this is just pretty much a street fight.
Yep.
But you still get the tell of the tape, and then at the end of it, you kind of get how he leveled up by beating them. I just think that is great. It's definitely borrowing from video game vibes.
Yes, 100%.
We've talked about this book 1,000 times. It was actually in my stack, and I was going to show it off just to kind of show y'all that, yes, you too can own crap like this, and it's good crap. So, but I did see issue 2 of Viking Moon. I did not have this cover, so I had to have it, and I especially had to have it when it's signed by Joe Pruitt. So
he signed every copy we had at the shop.
Yeah, there are anybody that's reading Viking Moon or has been thinking about Viking Moon. There are copies of 1 and 2. At least last time I saw, there were copies of 1 and 2 signed by Joe Pruitt. So, and he actually, this wasn't one of those where you order it and they sign it at their house and send it to you. He was actually at the shop and signed these at the shop.
Yep.
And then Josh talked about it. We kind of went over it a little bit last week. It ended up becoming a YouTube short. I was not expecting to really and truly, I mean, the whole series has been great, but I was not expecting to love this issue, and this issue was just fantastic.
It was a breath of fresh air.
It really was.
Hang on, we have to have a moment for Kaylisa.
Hi.
There you go, Kaylisa. That was for you.
It's her birthday in 2 weeks.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. 6 years old.
Baby. Still a baby.
She fit in the palm of my hand when I got her. Not no more.
You ain't gonna do that now.
Not no more.
No, she a little bit of a chonker.
Yeah.
That's healthy.
But yeah, her putting the coins on his eyes while they were in hell, and him actually getting to cross over and talk to his father. That was really cool. I did not see that coming at all. I mean, I seriously doubt they're going to do anything with it, but you definitely get the impression that Wonder Woman does care about him on some level. So we'll just have to wait and see where they go with it. If they don't do anything with it, oh well. If they do, hey, that's great too. But this was just an probably one of my favorite issues that they've done of Absolute Superman so far, and every single one of them have been great.
Yeah, 100% agree. So let's talk about this for a sec, because you brought up the topic of Airwave, and what happened with Airwave is central to the plot of this book.
All right.
So I confess, kind of like you said earlier, Aaron, I was raised a Marvel guy. So I was like, I didn't know who most of any of these kids were. Like, who the heck is this person? And why do I care? So I didn't care going into it at all. And then I have long had issue with some of DC's the things they will name a character.
Yeah.
The elongated man.
Yeah.
What is up with that? There's a villain here called Bernadette. There's one called Lashina, which just looks like lasagna. And then you've got this very old, I mean, she's been around forever, Granny Goodness.
Yeah, Granny Goodness.
I hate things like that. It reminds me of Alan Davis when he was doing Excalibur back in the day, and they had the nanny. You remember that, Alan?
Oh, yeah.
Goofy, stupid character called the nanny. And I'm like, you have a character called Granny Goodness? This is dumb.
And she's a warmonger. She's going to burn your planet to the ground, and you should be afraid of her, actually.
Well, one of the kids here is the son of um,
Terrific.
Mr. Terrific, and he is autistic.
Fair play.
And he had been kidnapped by Granny Goodness at some point and tortured
And that's usually the way it goes with Granny Goodness.
for a long, long time. Well, so here's the plot of this story essentially. Um, John Kent, um, going by Superman, which is confusing to me. There's too many people called Superman. Um, during the fight that's happening in DCKO, he had to stay. Hey, Grace, how are you?
Hey, Grace.
Welcome back. Um,
We're talking DCKO tie-ins. The kids are all
anytime you want to hang out, you are welcome. We appreciate it. Um, anyway, he thinks he should be involved in this fight, and he's not. And they keep trying to explain to him that, look, dude, you have an important job. Um, the kids are all here on the space station, and your job is to protect those kids. You are the last line of defense. If all else fails, you're it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the designated survivor concept, right? So you are important. I know it doesn't feel like you're doing anything, but you're important, and you just need to do your job.
They're saying this to John?
Yeah. And he finally is like, okay. Well, one of the kids is also Arsenal's daughter.
What does she look like? I don't think I knew that Arsenal had a daughter. Is she the one in the Cheshire mask?
No.
No, but Cheshire is
the one with
her mother.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Hang on. Maybe she wears the Cheshire mask other times. Yeah, I guess she does. Just not in these first few pages. But anyway, long story short, the kids all feel cooped up, and they want to go and help, and they want to go and do something, while John is off complaining and being like, oh, and being told, look, you're here. What you're doing is important. You have to keep an eye on these kids. Nothing bad can happen to these kids. Nothing bad can happen to this space station. That's it. Well, the kids sneak out. And he's like, oh, gosh, I have to go and find them. And then, as it turns out, he has to go and rescue them. But they're already doing a pretty good job of rescuing themselves. So it was a really good issue. I wasn't expecting it to be. I really thought this one's just going to be a throwaway I don't care about. But I really enjoyed it. It was a fun book. If you're a DC fan, if you're enjoying any of the stuff about KO, I get it. Enjoy it. I totally get that, Daniel. I think they did Swamp Thing dirty. We talked earlier about how the final four is stupid that made it through this. Joker does not belong.
No.
Joker does not beat Zatanna. That's crazy.
No.
I don't know what he did to weasel his way through that fight. I don't buy it. I didn't read it.
Joker does not belong.
But everybody knows they're looking forward to seeing Joker take on Annabelle.
They could have.
Well, we're going to get to that.
He could have been one of the drop-ins that they did then at that point.
Honestly, he should have been taken out by Red Hood, so that way at least Red Hood could have gotten his revenge finally.
Also, I'm going to be so honest. Speaking on that boss battle issue, the DC characters on that cover would make an incredible Justice League roster. It's I have it pulled up here.
This cover?
Yeah, that one. Just the DC characters. I would read that.
Joker's on there.
Not Joker and Luthor, but like Superman, Black Lightning, Wonder Woman, Star Sapphire, Batwoman, and Plastic Man. Hell yeah. Co-signed all day. Huge.
Well, let's talk about Boss Battle, because Boss Battle is kind of this bizarre one shot that's set in the middle of DCKO. And you say, well, so what makes it interesting? You see those logos there?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All those characters show up, or characters from those universes show up.
That's crazy.
So Vampirella is there. Red Sonja is there. Homelander is there. Annabelle is there. Um, if you ever wanted to see DC characters fighting characters from totally outside their world, the teddy bear thing from Beneath the Trees Nobody Sees is here.
Sabrina Spellman.
I mean, Luther comes walking up, and the bear says, "I really wish you hadn't seen this." As he's got a rabbit hung from a tree.
Oh my god. Well, I don't even know what that book is. So that's even more contextless to me, and that just makes it frightening and odd.
But yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch is here. There's Superman versus Homelander.
Oh, and
We know there's one cover that and I'm looking at it right now. You literally have Vampirella, Wonder Woman, Red Sonja, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch all on the same cover.
Yep. You've got characters.
That's a little novelty onto itself.
Characters from Mortal Kombat. I mean, this is just bizarre. There's Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Annabelle is the one that I'm like, what?
This is an absolutely bizarre book. It's super fun because this is just something you don't get to see every day. You don't get to see these characters facing off against each other because they just from completely different universes. So that's bizarre. It's weird. It's fun. I will say the thing about it that frustrated me is that because of the nature of the story and you have these characters facing off against each other, they were hesitant to say who would be the winner of any one of these fights. Mm-hmm. So none of the fights actually has a definitive ending.
That is frustrating.
Kind of takes what? Come on.
See,
we all know Superman wins.
I would picture Annabelle and Joker skipping off together, happily arm in arm at the end of it.
They have a scene which is highly reminiscent of the scene from Con Air. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Where the super loony crazy guy is sitting at the table with the little girl having tea, and you're just concerned that he's going to kill her.
Yep.
I mean, they have that scene. Except they're both horrible.
Yeah, that's probably the creepiest rendition of he's got the whole world in his hands I've ever heard.
Right? I will say this artist drives me nuts with whatever this hairstyle is they gave Joker. It's totally wrong, and it's horrible.
I can't not read that in the Mark Hamill voice, though. Like, that just... Ugh.
Now, Daniel, they've been doing like really good with KO and everything. I think this was just something stupid and fun they wanted to do.
I agree. You know how there's books that you didn't know you needed, and then they show up, and you're like, "Oh my God, I needed that." Sometimes there's books that you said, "Who needs this?" And you read it, and you're like, "I still don't know who needs this." It wasn't bad. It's just not for me. I gave it a shot.
I was on the fence about that one.
I gave it a shot. I think you would like it. I think you would like it. I think it would appeal to you. It makes sense. It fits within the Fantastic Four. I've never been a big Planet of the Apes fan, and if the Planet of the Apes didn't look like the Planet of the Apes, um, it would be better. But I was like a 5-year-old kid and I couldn't buy the special effects for that.
Well, I mean, was it the original Planet of the Apes or is it
Yeah,
the remake crap? Okay, see,
it's
I
the
like the
original.
original Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston. I thought that was great.
Well, this is that.
See,
So
I love the reboot of Planet of the Apes with the Caesar trilogy, and I like the novelty of that first one, but never saw the sequels that like led into it. So like I remember Dr. Zaius more from Adult Swim than I do from like the actual film. I remember the original film because of the ending. Uh, I I'm very confused about that book. I'm deeply confused because outside of Reed Richards and Dr. Zaius having a conversation about philosophy and science, I don't really know what the thesis of that would even be. Like, I just because like Boss Battle, you like know that it's going to be a crossover just for crossover stakes, and they're going to do cool stuff, and then it will be over, and they're doing it to do it, and then it's cool. But like, that's not a one shot, is it? That's like a 4-issue thing.
Correct.
Like, I get it if it's the space age exploration stuff or like the FF going to some dystopian time future. I'm very confused about how to prolong that if it's not like the pacing of how Captain America and the Xenomorph alien story went. Like, unless it's that kind of pacing, I don't get it.
I've got a light week this week, so I will definitely pick it up tomorrow. That's a great cover.
It's a great cover.
Okay.
Are you
and
reading this one, Alan?
remind me, this is the KO fight has gone into they're pulled from different futures, and every Robin that ended up becoming a Batman in their timelines are all in the present. So it's Damian and Tim and Jason as Batman, and they're like the same age. Is that what that is?
That's a weird and not quite correct simplification. Um, but on the right track.
Who's on the cover?
Well, that just remains to be seen. Um, he gets bopped from different timelines to other timelines, and or not timelines, but to other places where different things happen.
Mhm.
And in all of them, they're trying to manipulate him to defeat the Robins, to defeat the concept of Batman. In some cases, it's by showing him that um, his way doesn't work. And when you take him out of the equation, look at the success that these guys have had. He gets quantum leap. That's about what it is. Yes. Well done, James. That's about it. Batman gets quantum leaped. But it's all in an attempt to manipulate him into doing something that is fundamentally against what he believes and what he wants to do. Um, but it puts him in situations where he doesn't have a lot of choice. And it's classic Batman trying to figure out, I'm in the Kobayashi Maru. How do I get out of this? So that's what it is. That's what it is. This comes out this week, and I have to say, Matt Fraction writing Batman is a great thing.
That cover is so good.
This cover is great. I will say there's a picture of Batman in here that I really dislike.
Does it pick up where the last issue left off with the rooftop scene and him saying "Father"?
No.
Do they address that?
Eventually. I mean, it does pick up after that. It's just you'll see when you read it, because I know you're going to read it, but you'll see. You'll see. I'm trying to find the picture of Batman that really bothered me. Oh yeah, here we go. His legs are way too long for his body and the way he's twisted is weird. There's something about this picture I just is wrong.
It looks like his legs are too long.
Yeah,
He kind of looks like he's stomping.
but his legs are too long.
Yeah.
He's giving a Lurch from Addams Family vibe.
Yeah, that picture, I was like, for the most part, the art in this book is phenomenal. But that picture, I just turned the page and I'm like, what the heck is this? I do like this picture, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I love the updated bat symbol so much. It's so good.
I dislike the color. It shouldn't be blue. It should be yellow, the classic yellow.
I love blue Batman though.
Well, you
Blue
love
Bat.
what you like.
Blue Batman.
But yeah, it's
also-
continues to be a great book. Matt Fraction continues to be great. Now this one I just picked up. I have not had a chance to read it yet, but I'm super excited to. And this cover, oh my gosh, y'all! This cover.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on that one.
Look
Yeah.
at this. This reminds me. It's obviously an extraordinarily different composition and everything, but this reminds me, gives me a bit of the vibe of Silver Surfer #4.
Yeah.
Yep.
How great is that?
So good.
I can't wait to see how this fight actually goes, because this is not like a Hawkman we've ever seen before. This dude is an absolute beast.
Yeah, he's a monster. I also haven't had a chance to read this one yet, but looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another one that I've enjoyed it a whole lot more than what I thought I would. Because I'll be honest with you, I did not like the idea of Hal Jordan not truly being the central character of that story. But once again, the writers did it the right way. They introduced a new character, and they didn't try to like shove her down your throat or anything. They gave her a good backstory. They built the character the right way. And I've ended up enjoying that book a lot more than what I thought I would.
Dark Patterns was so good.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. I liked that it was just short form story, completely disconnected, didn't matter. There was no continuity between it. I thought it was great. It's the reason I think a Batman case files kind of book would be really successful, because it can be told out of sequence. Oh, this is one of my first cases. This was just last month, that kind of thing. It kind of has that feel of the Phantom, and they have that book of all the Phantoms who have come before them, right, in their long family history.
Mm-hmm.
I love that kind of stuff, and I think for Batman, that could be a really great book to tell really great Batman stories that didn't rely on, here, you have to write a 40-issue run of Batman. You got one killer Batman story in you? Let's hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 or 3? Great.
Yeah. Say all stories cannot be more than 3 issues.
Right, which is what they did on Dark Patterns.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
No, which is long overdue. I don't know how you people can stand Damian. I do not like that kid.
Damian definitely has his moments. Like when when Bruce forced him to go back to high school, and Damian is like furious the entire time because he already has like this extremely high intellect, but he ends up secretly beating up the bullies in high school because they were picking on a weaker kid. And he's got his moments like that. When he had the talk with Bruce when Bruce was going out on a date,
That was hilarious.
that was hysterical.
That was quite funny.
Damian does get on my nerves, but at the same time, the team up between Damian and Wonder Woman, that was one of the best team ups that I've seen in a long time, because it was the team up that you never knew you needed.
I did not know this, and this is great. I like this.
Oh, what's the name of them?
I love Bat Family memes. They're so fun. They're so good.
Tom Taylor had that story recently in Detective with Damien, where I actually liked Damien for a minute. And it was a similar kind of thing, right? They were going to put Damien in prison in juvie because kids were disappearing from juvie and being killed off. Um, and he was going to help figure out what was going on. And he had the opportunity to get out, but he stayed behind to help protect some kids. I did like that. That was good storytelling. But boy, he's like 2 or 3 awesome bites surrounded by a whole lot of garbage.
Well, in the Deceased, when Damien grows up to become Batman, he was good in that. But he was grown in that, so we didn't have that attitude anymore.
Oh, can I share something really cool?
You share all you want to share. That's what we're here for.
The other day, a comic book artist that I like and followed for some time, he did Ghost Rider back in the 90s. So anytime you saw a really good looking Ghost Rider on the Danny Ketch motorcycle, that was most likely drawn by Javier Saltares. Um, and I have 2 of his pages up at the shop, 2 original pages from him. One is a Web of Spider-Man annual in which Ghost Rider appears. So it has Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. And the other is a Catwoman annual. So he's got some Catwoman art. It's beautiful, phenomenal pages. Well, he said the other day on Facebook, it's amazing what you find. I was just cleaning out a closet and I found about 15 pages from my run on G.I. Joe when it was being published by Devil's Due. And I said, Dear Javier Saltares,
It is official now. I mean,
and he wrote back, and he said, how can I help you? And I said, you got any more than pages? And so he sent me images of all the pages, and it's from a run that wasn't real heavy on a lot of characters that you would recognize or anything, but it's G.I. Joe. And I said, I am very interested in some of these pages, and so don't tell anyone, but I have 2 pages coming my way.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited. It's very good.
So what is it we're not supposed to talk about?
Everybody will want one.
I mean, I want one, but that's it.
I will say Nick Marinkovich published something the other day too. He said, here's an unpublished page from about 2017. And I was like, Dear Nick Marinkovich. It looks like it would be one of those covers for Viking Moon. It's like a Viking longship, but it's rough seas, so the ocean's. There's not a lot to it art-wise. There's just the one little thing, and the subject is in all the waves and everything. But it's beautiful. So he may or may not be sending that my way too. I may have a problem.
You may have a problem?
I might. She's about 5'1" and 3/4 inches tall. But no, I have to get frames for all this stuff. I mean, I'm sitting here like the other day. I've got this from page from the 198 back in the day by Juan Doe. I remember this issue very well. I don't have it framed. I need to get a frame for this.
That's really cool.
I mean, you've had that for a while too.
Yeah. Do I have it framed? No. Should I? Absolutely. Uh, I got this from the inker, and he sent me a couple of freebies along with it. Um, and I think, Alan, you might like this one. So if you want it, it's yours. Um, he kind of looks like you a little bit. Embiggen me so that people
Oh.
can see. Um,
Oh yeah, I do like that.
but yeah, Don Hillsman signed it there at the bottom. But if you want, you can have this one. And I think the other print that he sent me that he inked, um, for some reason, Aaron, I think this one's more you, although I don't think this art style is one that you will love. I know this is a character that you will love.
I'm so excited.
Are you? You
Yes.
ready?
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot about that costume for her with like the. Did she have the black cat like fur tail wrists?
Yep, sure did.
I do not remember those.
Oh, I just now noticed all the squirrels on the side.
Oh yeah, there's squirrels everywhere.
Oh my god. Hi, Doreen.
Even though she's got a Clockwork Orange eye makeup on.
She does, and that's unfortunate.
Crazy look for her.
But if you want, Aaron, that's yours.
Sure. Thank you. She looks so angry. Like those squirrels are gonna like go with intent to cut up people's faces.
Oh, 100%. Oh my lord, no, that hurts me.
I can believe it.
He was definitely a recluse, and he was not only a recluse, but he was a recluse with very good grammar. And people would write him letters with bad grammar, and he would get very unhappy, and he would send them letters back correcting their grammar. He was famous for it.
That's crazy.
Well,
it was kind of a badge of honor to get, but he did write people back. That was the thing, right?
Yeah.
But it was kind of a badge of honor for him to point out that you split an infinitive or you spliced a sentence, you had a comma splice or something, and you're like, oh my lord. Yeah, no. Steve Ditko was a giant among men.
But, that would be one way to definitely guarantee that you're getting a letter back from Steve Ditko.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, send him something rife with grammatical errors.
Yeah, but see, knowing me, I would, if I'd have known that down at the bottom, I would have put P.S. Please grade in return.
So how can I qualify for government grants? These squirrels in my pants. Great. There are new episodes of Phineas and Ferb because God is good and the entertainment industry knows how to feed me. And there are new episodes of Phineas and Ferb for the first time in 10 years.
Dude, when you say the entertainment industry knows how to feed you, let's examine that for a minute, because it's like right now they have you specifically in mind. Miss Marvel, Wonder Man, Nova, Phineas and Ferb, Superman,
The Muppet Show.
The Muppets. It's like the world is conspiring to give you what you want. Are you doing something to make that happen, and how do I do that?
I'm manifesting good vibes and an advocate for the arts wherever possible. There's also a new Sam Raimi movie in theaters right now. Like, it's crazy. I haven't seen it yet, but like I would like to.
I'm still on the edge about that.
There's a Frankenstein movie that's a Best Picture nominee. The Best Picture nominees this year is a William Shakespeare biopic-ish.
Hamnet, yeah.
Frankenstein and Sinners. Yeah.
And Frankenstein's look is based on the depiction of him by Bernie Wrightson. Did you know that?
Which one is that? Remind me.
Comic book artist Bernie Wrightson.
I don't remember his Frankenstein.
Oh, hang on. I'll show you, because I'm going to go and save this picture down.
Oh, yes. Speaking of Phineas and Ferb's new episodes that debuted in January that are on Disney Plus for your streaming pleasure right now, Phineas's voice actor, Vincent Martella, I think is his last name, is going to be at the Expo.
Correct.
Come join, come see him. Very excited to see him. There's also a Phineas and Ferb movie in the works, and there's an Adventure Time movie in the works. Like, things are great. Things are great right now for me.
Except
I
it's
never got
Adventure
into
Time.
Adventure Time.
No.
I love it.
Why?
I love it. It's so fun.
Is
And
it?
it's just brotherly love and adventures and heartache and like an appreciation for the quiet moments in life and the really silly moments.
I think I would rather see a Craig of the Creek live action.
I do really enjoy Craig of the Creek. I've not seen very many episodes of it, only because they don't stream them anywhere, and I didn't have cable at the time. But I like conceptually, I think I would really, really love Craig of the Creek.
All right, Aaron, I'm going to put this up on the screen. This will not begin to convey the awesomeness that is Bernie Wrightson.
Copy.
You will need to get an actual physical copy of this in like 11 by 17 to look at.
Okay.
And just look at the sheer volume of lines.
Yes,
volume of lines means nothing if the quality and the placement of those lines isn't good.
Yes.
This, sir, is perfection.
Oh, I remember these. Yes.
Yep.
I needed a visual.
Yes, look at that. Look at all the stuff going on there.
Holy cow. Even like the glass reflection on the beakers and the body posing on the table.
It's just incredible. But the filmmakers stated that they did use Bernie Wrightson as a very strong reference point for how they wanted their Frankenstein's creature to look.
It's so good. I see that a lot with the one on the table because of the like half torso like Mick Jagger performance piece one that Victor has for the university in the opening.
I haven't seen the movie, so I don't.
What? Oh.
Which movie is it?
Dude, you know every movie I have been to because you've been there with me.
It's on
for the past like 3 years.
It's a Netflix movie.
No, which Frankenstein movie is it?
The Guillermo del Toro one that came out in October.
I didn't know that. It hasn't popped up as a recommendation for me on Netflix. Which
Best Picture nominee, 10 nominations.
Wrong.
Oscar Isaac is Victor Frankenstein. Jacob Elordi is the monster. Mia Goth is both Elizabeth and Victor Frankenstein's mother, and they put her in facial prosthetics so that you have a subliminal link between Victor's mother and his love interest, which is really deeply troubling.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Well, if it's on Netflix, I'll check it out.
The movie's awesome. It's so good. And Christoph Waltz is in it too.
Oh, I love him. He's amazing.
He's good in anything he does.
He's like a proprietor funding Victor's research once the college boots him out. It's crazy. It's so good though. I love it. I love it so much.
So who plays Igor?
It's based on the Mary Shelley novel. Nary and Igor to bear witness to. So sorry.
Next thing you're going to tell me is Terry Gars she doesn't have a character in this either.
No, we're going to stay away from Young Frankenstein. That is a sacred movie. We're going to be very careful with all knockers references.
Are you going to watch the Young Frankenstein?
Frau Blucher.
Are you going to watch the Young Frankenstein television show that they're making?
I'm sorry, what?
The FX network is doing a Young Frankenstein television show from the What We Do in the Shadows team.
No.
But see, here's my thing on it. I have not even seen any of the Willy Wonka remakes and all that stuff. And the reason being is I do not feel like anything that Gene Wilder made should ever be redone. He cannot
be Tots is here.
What up, Tots? Gene Wilder is literally the #1 greatest acting smartass of all time.
Oh, he's gift. He's a gift.
Yeah, and I don't think they should just remake any. To me, his stuff should never be touched. You know, and there's just certain actors that you shouldn't touch, and I think that he's one of them.
He is definitely one of my favorites. I look at movies like the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I loved, although now it kind of creeps me out. I still love it. You've got Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, uh, See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes, that's a funny movie. Have you seen that one, Aaron?
No. It's the Gene Wilder film?
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
Oh my god. Game over.
Gene Wilder's character is deaf.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Pryor's character is blind. Together, they witness a crime.
Oh my god. That's insane.
It's
That's
brilliant.
okay. I researched. I
I don't know
Googled
what
it.
you're looking for, but it's a little to the left.
What was the other? Was it Silver Streak that
Silver
those two
Streak.
did? No,
Yes.
yeah. Oh my God, those two.
Oh, Stark and the whole Gene Wilder Gilda Radner thing. Gilda Radner was taken way too young,
Oh, she was.
and they were just such a wonderful couple too. But yeah, Aaron, you've got to see No Evil, Hear No Evil. It's hilarious.
I will look into it, absolutely. The Young Frankenstein TV show is a prequel called Very Young Frankenstein about Victor's father. So there is no Gene Wilder character comparison or performance comparison.
That might be acceptable.
Victor is a baby. Yeah.
That's acceptable then.
It's called Very Young Frankenstein.
Oh, sweet mystery of life, at last I
It's
found
Samuel
you.
Panakis and Camille Nanjiani.
Yep, and Madeline Kahn. Oh, God, how great!
That's just, I don't know. There's just certain things that it's like that. It's the same thing with the music industry. There are certain songs that are considered sacred and should never be covered by another artist.
Yeah.
You know, like Sweet Home Alabama by Leonard Skinner. No one should ever cover that ever again. You know that
all bar bands should, but nobody should.
All bar bands should, but and I mean, there's tons of other songs, but anything that Gene Wilder's done, nobody can touch.
Yeah,
they will just pale. I think there might be, and this could start an argument, but I think there's only one actor that could come close to what Gene Wilder accomplished as far as being a smartass is concerned. But even then, I think that Ryan Reynolds could come close, especially if you go back and you watch him in that first thing that he did, which was Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place, that TV show.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was great in that. I mean, he was young, but he can definitely do the smart ass humor, but he's still nowhere near Gene Wilder.
Well, that's because he knows that he's being funny, as opposed to knowing you're being funny and still playing it straight. And that's part of what made it work for Gene Wilder, was he played it straight.
Yeah.
He would deliver these devastating lines, and he never winked at the camera or anything, right? It was just, yes, they're stupid.
And my favorite one was when they said, "Mr. Wonka, there's a child stuck in the juicing machine," and he goes, "No, stop, don't go."
Yeah.
What was it? The anticipation is killing me. I hope it lasts. That's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. Let's see, what's the question we got here?
Oh my God! Welcome back.
Oh, wow.
My Cousin Vinny is one that makes me laugh every time I see it, and I have probably seen that movie upwards of 50 times at this point.
It's a classic.
It's so good.
I quote that movie a lot.
I would have to say,
hang on, that's a heck of a question.
Whoa.
I think Gene Wilder would have made a phenomenal Riddler.
Oh, yeah. He would have been perfect.
God. Why would you tell me something that I can't have?
As far as the boat comment is concerned, I'm going to have to probably say, for me, it would be either Meatballs, Porky's 1, or Porky's 2.
I see where you're going there.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to do a comedy, I want 80s raunchy comedy the way that it was meant to be. And you're not going to get raunchier and funnier than Porky's and Porky's 2.
That's 100% accurate. Uh, yeah, that's a tough one because I think of things like Real Genius. I love Real Genius.
That was a great movie.
Uh, Great movie. Man, to have it going nonstop. Hmm.
Non-stop. I think mine is My Cousin Vinny. That's my number one.
That's right up there, I have to say, because that's just classic.
Well,
Every
so, like,
single scene. Boom, boom, boom. You
damn
should be down
owl.
on your knees.
The owl outside of the cabin where they
Yes.
find a
Yes.
quiet place to sleep, and the horrible noise that it makes that I don't know if any owl in nature has ever made.
Oh, they
that.
do. Yeah, it's horrible.
That's horrific, and I love it. He just goes out with a gun.
Or you could also kind of split it and do like a comedy feel good movie and do Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to go comedy, John Candy, The Great Outdoors, I could watch that one over and over again.
Shanghai Noon.
What's
the one with Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Owen Wilson?
It's a David Spade movie with Chris Farley and
Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy, thank you.
Tommy Boy is phenomenal.
Tommy Boy made me like cry. I was laughing so hard.
Okay, so we're redoing Gilligan's Island. Who would we cast as
Pauly Shore and John Goodman?
The internet will tell you Tom Holland and Kelsey Grammer. I don't know what I would tell you, but that's what you had me guess what the internet would say, that would be my answer.
Pauly Shore and John Goodman.
That's
what you said.
Yeah, I would go completely and totally bizarre opposites that should never share a screen together. You take Pauly Shore from oh crap, what was the movie where he pretended to be the girl's fiance when she went home from college?
Son-in-law.
Yeah, son-in-law. You take that era Pauly Shore and the Roseanne era John Goodman, and you make them Gilligan and the Skipper. And I think it would be comedic gold.
I think John Goodman now would be a great skipper.
I agree.
No, he's not John Goodman anymore. He's lost too much weight. He's John Good now.
Oh.
He's just not the same.
John Goodman. Gilligan and the Skipper. How old was Gilligan supposed to be?
Who cares?
That's fair.
Black Sheep was another good one, Tots.
Yeah, Black Sheep was a good one.
Honestly, I think I like my Kelsey Grammer answer. I don't like the Tom Holland, but I do like Tom Holland, but I don't like Tom Holland as Gilligan.
No.
I like Kelsey Grammer for the Skipper, though.
You know who would be fun as Gilligan because he's all lanky like Gilligan? Why did his name just run right out of my head?
I got you.
He was
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, you hush up. Matthew Lillard.
No, that's oh yeah, he would have been a good one.
God. Matthew Lillard. Where are like the young? Oh wait.
And what's wrong with Timothy Chalamet? He is fantastic as Paul Atreides.
Hey, Munchkin.
Marcelo Hernandez.
Always good to see Munchkin.
Maybe Marcelo Hernandez from SNL. That's Gilligan. I could see that.
Oh boy,
so
I would strangle him.
Akers, if you're talking about the one with David Boreanaz, that one, the end of it kind of got a little weird for me because of the whole nose bleeding thing. If that's the one that you're talking about, I mean, it was decent at best, in my opinion.
I'm sorry. The comment underneath this one of Acres of Movies' answer for Gilligan's Island. Paul Walter Hauser as the skipper. You're a genius.
Yeah.
You're a damn genius. That's crazy. That's a great answer. Oh my God. Paul Walter Hauser. He was the mole man in the Fantastic Four.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like him.
He was Cruella's like partner in crime for the Emma Stone Cruella. And he's great in it. He's Horace. I remember their names. Jasper and Horace.
I don't know how I would feel about Al Pacino because I can only picture him in certain roles.
Wait,
And I
I
don't-
know the perfect person to play the skipper now.
Who's that?
Oh, God, why does his name run out of my head again?
I got you.
Steven
Gotcha.
Seagal.
Ooh.
It's the only role he can act,
Yeah.
and he's put on the weight.
Oh man.
Steven Seagal would be hilarious because they would have to tell him that he's being a serious character.
Oh my God.
But who plays Thurston Howell III in Lovey?
I don't think I know what those words mean in that order.
What?
The eccentric
The
rich couple?
billionaire and his wife.
Wait, what's the millionaire's name?
Thurston Howell
Thurston
III.
Howell the third.
I did
And
not remember him
And
having
his wife is Lovey.
He always called his wife Lovey.
Lovey. I remember that. A 3-hour tour. His name is Thurston. That's a
Thurston Howell the third.
Thurston Howell the Third. What a terrible name.
It sounds like somebody who's a millionaire.
It sounds like somebody who's a millionaire, but I'm like, oh, it's just dreadful. Alexis something Rose.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The VeggieTales version of Gilligan Island.
Who played? Wait, hang on. Who played them in the VeggieTales of Gilligan Island?
Now all I'm picturing is Barbara Manatee, Manatee, Manatee. One for me, one for me.
Okay, I gotta look that one up, Bill Akers, because Bayou Billy sounds familiar, but I'm thinking of something else. I've also seen too many B horror movies, so
that was a really underwhelming answer. The Larry is Gilligan, Bob the tomato is the skipper, and the asparagus is the millionaire. I mean, I could have guessed that. I should have.
Yeah, this is true.
That's like, yeah, that's. I mean, that's also objectively the correct.
You know who else would be good in the roles of Gilligan and the skipper? I can't believe we're still talking about this.
Great
if you have Alan Tudyk as Gilligan, and you have the other guy from Tucker and Dale versus Evil as Skipper, that would be funny.
I don't think I've seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Get out! Tucker and Dale versus Evil is an all-time classic.
Eli Craig. Oh wait, no. Tyler Labine is Dale. Eli Craig was the cameraman, or a character.
Or you just go Alan Tudyk and Nathan Fillion.
Yeah,
Captain. He would be so mad at call me Skipper. No, yep. I'm not calling you Skipper.
That's so funny.
That would be funny, but in a meta way. But if, yeah, Aaron, write down Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
I did.
That is it's a complete subversion of the horror genre in a beautiful, hilarious way.
If you were going to do something like this, I would say that if you wanted to go with more current actors and actresses, people that I think could pull off the role for Flashdance, I think you'd have to go with somebody like Sabrina Carpenter. And for Saturday Night Fever, you would, if you did Saturday Night Live first and then Saturday Night Fever, you would go with somebody like a Timothy Chalamet. Just because he's tall and he's not tall, but he's got that lanky, skinny build and everything like John Travolta had back then.
So James, if you're thinking of Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk from Firefly and Resident Alien, respectively, there is a film called Superbad that came out last summer that has both of them in it quite prominently.
Mm-hmm.
as Guy Gardner and the Superman robots. Have a great time.
Charlie Chaplin comes back to life. He's 25, and you want to put him in Marvel or DC movies. What characters would you have him play? Howard Stark leaps to mind.
Clock
I
King.
immediately went to metahumans. My brain said Plastic Man and Ted Cord. I don't know why. I don't know if I actually agree with those, but those are my knee-jerk reactions. Is Adam Strange a contender there? Does that
why not?
There could be a fun physicality.
What
I
was
jumped
that?
immediately to people who have mustaches, and I was thinking that Howard Stark would be good and Alfred would be good. Picture Charlie Chaplin as Alfred.
What was that one storyline that Tom King did, and it was a mini / maxi series?
Strange Adventures?
No, it was Batman, but it was where it introduced the Help. Killing Time.
Killing Time. That was
Yeah. Clock King from Killing Time. That's Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin would be a crazy Clock King.
That's who I'd want him to play.
Both be Doctor Strange.
That's so good.
That's funny.
I kind of want to see like if Charlie Chaplin got put in a spacesuit with a jetpack and a ray gun. Like that's a fun little like niche genre blend.
Yeah. Make him Flash Gordon.
Yeah, honestly.
Flash. Charlie Chaplin as Flash Gordon.
That's Flash Gordon. We love
he could be Zarkov.
That would work too.
Rocketeer.
The Rocketeer.
Hey, I liked that movie.
I loved that movie.
It's great.
It's a great movie.
And to be honest with you, I know they don't come out with them every once in a while, but those comic books are fun too.
There's a new one coming out here shortly.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to get my grubby little hands on it because they might do like 1 or 2 issues, then you don't hear anything for 6 months to a year.
Yeah, I think this one's 4 or 5 issues, but yeah.
I did that last time I was in the store. I went through the dollar bins and I found like a bunch of Zorro books that had all been published within like a 10-year span of each other. And one of them's like regular Zorro, and then it's the Zorro Christmas special, and then it's Zorro in hell fighting like Zorro in hell fighting demons, and then the next one was Zorro fighting a luchador zombie. And I'm like, yeah, great. More of this, please. This is awesome. Groucho is Bruce Wayne. I did see this really cute when Wake Up Dead Man, the third Knives Out film, came out. I saw this really cute artist piece of Batman, Columbo, and like Benoit Blanc and Sherlock Holmes all together, like all the detectives. I don't know why that made me think of that. I don't think Groucho was in that, but like it would have been cute.
That would have been.
I love all our little neo detectives. Oh, Dick Tracy was also in that piece.
Yeah. Well, it's about time for us to sign off, folks, unless you guys have got any last minute things you want to talk about.
Watch Wonder Man, watch The Muppet Show. The Muppet Show is a 1-episode special presentation as a backdoor pilot, and if it does well, they'll greenlight a new season. And I need it, and we need it culturally, and do your part, put it on, even if it's in the background, please.
Purely for selfish reasons, since Aaron is plugging shows that he wants another season for, y'all go watch Tron Ares. I really like that movie, and I would like to see where the story goes. I want another one.
More Tron.
So what we're really saying is if you don't have Disney Plus, you better get it.
Yeah.
Because all of this is on Disney Plus.
And Wonder Man.
And read more comic books.
And read more comic books.
Yeah.
Our main
so yeah, guys, read some comics. Come next time ready to talk some comics. Ask some more movie questions because those are always a hoot. And we will see you guys next week. Looking forward to it. It's going to be spectacular. So until then.
Bye.